This is our Smart Art lesson on 7 Elements of Art by myself, Stephanie, and
I'm Renee.
Alright, so go to the next page. These are the 7 elements of art. You have line, shape, form, value, color, space, and texture.
An example of line, it doesn't have to be a straight line. It could be straight lines, dotted lines, squiggly lines, curved lines. Shape can be anything from a triangle, circle, square.
You also have organic shapes like blobs like this in paintings. You'll see that a lot of times in abstract paintings. Just little doodles like that. Alright, form is like a 3D sculpture. So it's always going to be 3D. We'll draw a 3D box for an example of form. Alright, value is the difference in the shades of colors. Like you have dark blue, and your blues get lighter as they go. This can also, you can also have it with like reds and oranges and all different colors.
Color is basically what it is. We have different colors of blue, green, red, and black.
You also have your primary colors, and when you combine them, like if you combine red and blue, it makes purple. And
I'll write blue here.
if you combine the two, they make purple.
Okay, so red and blue make purple.
And watch this one. Alright, space is the difference in objects. Like if you have the foreground and the background, you can take it, like if you're drawing the picture, here's a house and there's some hills in the background. And you want to draw a house up front, you're going to draw the house nice and large. Whereas if you're drawing a tree in the background, you want to draw it small. So that you can see that this is in the foreground, the house is in the foreground, whereas the tree is in the background. It's space.
And basically texture is the roughness or smoothness or something. So you could have a straight side, which would be smooth, and then you would come over here and it get a little jagged. So that gives it a little bit of texture.
Alright, this is our drag and drop game. We have the 7 elements of art listed, and you just come over here and you're going to pick an element. The kids can come up, and this one is line, so we're going to drag it over to line, and then this one has value, so we're going to drag it to value. It's another one.
We have the alligator here, what would be some texture. Alligators are rough.
And then you have this one, which can also represent space. It can also represent color. So what we'll do is we'll take it and we'll clone the picture. And where's color? Oh, for color. The same thing.
Just like with this, most people are like, what is this one? That would be a form of a line. So we just take that one and move it over there with lines. We also have some shape here. It doesn't like me for some reason. Then we got some shape.
Here's another shape. Also,
Clone that for some color. As well as, I think, space. You think space?
I think space.
I think we can use that with space too.
Because it shows the difference in options. Alright, and then we have our last one. Here's form. You can go for form. You can also go for space as well, because you've got your foreground and your background in the sky and all that stuff. Alright.
Then we have another one for lines, and so on and so forth. So that's the whole basis of the game.
Alright, now we have a game. It's called the koosh ball game, and if you had bean bags or something soft for the students to throw at the board, they could throw it, and when they throw it and hit a circle, a picture is going to pop up, and they're going to have to come up and talk about the elements of art they see in the picture. Like this picture, there's line, there's circles, so for shape, there's all different colors. So that's a good one for that. Okay.
Then we have another one here. This is a nice picture. We can also use shapes, color, and lines in this one as well.
Okay, let's try that one.
All right, that's a good one.
This one would represent not only lines, but also form, because it's a 3D sculpture. Kids can have to come up and talk about that. Let's try that one.
And that's another picture we can use both lines and color.
And even value, because of the different shades of red and yellow in there.
And we'll use that one.
This one can be a tough one. It shows space, because she's in the foreground, and it has the background back there. It also has value and line.
We'll use the purple one here. And this one is a picture of texture. And we can also use this one as lines also, because you have some curved lines up in there. And yeah.
That's our game, and that's our 7 elements of art.